I'm the creation of Allah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wa salatu wassalam ala rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This video is for the brother Adam Saleh and the other brother Abu Bakr. Everyone knows what happened in Marble Arch the other day, where the sisters were screaming and chasing after them and so forth, and so on and so forth. My message is to Adam, because I don't know what exactly you do, but I guess since it was hijab he's chasing you, that you make YouTube videos about Islam or something like that. My thing is, because this is the deen of Allah, I wanted to ask you a question. I noticed on your social media that you call the people that follow you Adamis. Like basically your name Adam, and the people that follow you and your movement, whatever it is, they call themselves Adamis. But I have a hard time understanding this. If it's a dawah purpose. The reason why is when someone wants to become a Muslim, they bear witness that they're to the Shahada. They say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. They bear witness that there's no good worthy of not that there's no good but Allah. This is the wrong translation. That there's no good that has the right to be worshipped except Allah. Yeah. And that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. But what I don't understand is that if it is that you do dawah and you call people to Islam and so forth, then why do you call the people that follow you Adamis? I don't understand that. Why are they supposed to call themselves after you, or why did you name them Adamis to call themselves after you? The reason why I say this is very simply, when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was around, he never instructed himself to call instructed people to call themselves Muhammadins. Yeah, neither did Abraham ask the people to call themselves Abrahamins, or Noah didn't ask the people to call themselves Noahims. So the whole thing is that if we are Muslim, we take Shahada and we call Muslim. But I don't understand why the people that follow you are supposed to be called Adahims. And that's one thing, because it seems more like a cultish thing than an actual part of Islam. And then my point is this, the point I'm trying to make is that in Islam we don't really have fans. We shouldn't really have fans. We have supporters. We have people that think that we're effective in calling to the Allah and His Messenger, and they may share something, yeah, because they think we get a good point across with this, that and the other. But the highlight should be Allah and His Messenger, not us. So the whole thing is that really we shouldn't name people after ourselves, because it becomes kind of like a cult, yeah. And I would just like to say to you is that no one can look into your heart and can say whether you're doing something for Allah's sake or for fame's sake. No one can, yes. But the whole thing is that if we are doing it for Allah's sake, and we know that there's a big following after us, there's a massive following, we should ask people how to interact. Yeah, it's not right that you got the sisters, yeah, screaming and shouting and running down after you. And I'm sure wherever country you go to, this happens. So it's either one of two things: either you don't know that this is the incorrect way for sisters to be acting, or you do know and you're not teaching them. Yeah, so the whole thing is that at the end of the day, I'm sure you know what I'm saying, the hijab represents modesty and blah 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 and so forth, and I think you should just inshallah teach your followers. Do the next video you should be explaining how men and women interact with each other, because at the end of the day, I'm sure either you don't know it's correct, or in which you should read up about it, or inshallah you do know how they should interact, but you haven't had the time to basically get round to it, or you've been busy or something. So inshallah, I'm sure you will do that. You will teach the sisters or that follow you how sisters are supposed to interact with brothers, inshallah, because at the end of the day it's for the sake of Allah and everything. So
15-year-old was suffering from gunshot wounds.
Since I've come to Tawheed and I've read about the companions and the Saleh and everyone else, I know who I am. I'm the creation of Allah.